Hello everyone. Today I'm going to be doing a no makeup look. Basically, I'm trying to look as if nobody else can tell that I'm wearing makeup. This is like realistically, if I were to wear makeup every day, I would do it this way. Let's get started. Start by wetting a beauty blender. Okay, so I just wet my beauty blender. The first thing I'm going to do is moisturize. Even though I already moisturized this morning, for a natural makeup look, you kind of want to look like you have kind of a natural like shine to your face. So to do that, you're going to need more moisturizer. Get your moisturizer and we'll apply it together right now. So for moisturizer, I'm using the Olay Regenerist Micro Sculpting Cream. So I'm just going to use a little bit of it. Well, I call it a little bit. I don't know if people apply more or less than me, but I apply this much. So I get like that much. I'm gonna apply it all over my face. I apply some on my ears too, just because it'll get like the nutrients. And then I pat it in with my fingers. I feel like if you put a little bit on there, it kind of blends in with your foundation. I'm going to apply a little amount of foundation. So this is as much as we're going to use. Tap it into your beauty blender. Blend on your chin. Pat this into the skin as much as you can. I'm going to bring it up to the eye area and on top of your nose, for your eyelids. As you can see, there's a slight wash of color on this side. I'm going to do the same thing over here. Put a little bit of primer onto your beauty blender, kind of pat that in a little bit. Then you go over all of your skin with the primer and the beauty blender and everything. Blend it more onto your neck so the color is the same throughout. Looks like we're not wearing foundation at all. So the next step is going to be put on concealer, only in these areas. And for this next step, after we apply concealer, we're going to be using a small dense blending brush. So first place you want to apply concealer is underneath your eyes. You don't want to use too much product. If you feel like you have, move the product to a different area, like spread it around a little bit. That is enough. If you have dark circles, this is how much you're going to want to apply. And if you have any little pimples or anything, this is how you're going to get rid of them. So apply the smallest amount like that to any places where you have any pimples or want to cover up something. To take a small dense blending brush, something like this, and let's say this one is more red than the other dots we covered. So first we're going to apply the ones that need the least coverage. So in my case, it's these over here. They don't really need to be covered a lot. So you pat it in and you don't try to swipe. Around the edges of it, you kind of blend it outwards. And then the very end, you do the most coverage. If you pat it and you see it still needs a little bit more, just go ahead and add a little bit more, but to your brush. So add about that much to your brush. And now you're just going to blend underneath your eyes. You left that on at the very end because we want the very most coverage to be there. If you want, you can skip eyeshadow and just not put concealer over your eyes, but I'm going to show you guys how to do a natural eyeshadow look as if you're not wearing eyeshadow at all. Blend the under eye concealer starting from the points with the least coverage needed, in this case being this area. Then you kind of do the outer corner of your eye going in, and then you do this part over here, and you kind of avoid this part where it's the darkest part of your circle. Till right now you're patting a little bit, using that extra product to put on your eyelid. And you see if there's a lot right here, just blend that onto your nose, onto the side of your nose, so it can highlight as well as take away from too much product being used under your eye. Just lightly tap underneath your eyes and go ahead and do the same on the other eye. And now you're going to take about this much product of setting powder. You're gonna look up, and while you're looking up, tap underneath your eyes where those fine lines are and blend it so there's no more fine lines. Keep looking up, grab your brush, Make sure the powder is facing you and gently set underneath one eye. What this is gonna do is prevent a lot of powder from creasing your eye, and you're gonna be able to set your eyes, under your eyes, without applying too much powder. As you can see, one eye is set. I'm gonna set the other one a little bit more and set the rest of your face and on your neck. Go ahead and apply it on your eyelids as well, but blend with your fingers so that there's no concealer lines on there. The next step we're gonna do is blush. So I'm gonna be using my same Tarte palette and using this shade. Tap once or tap twice lightly, dust it off, dust more off. We're gonna start, when you smile, you see this part right here? Right above it, we're gonna put our blush, and we're not gonna go in the apples of our cheeks. We're gonna go on the higher part of our cheeks because it kind of lifts your face up a little bit instead of making it look down more if you put your blush towards the bottom. So we're gonna be swiping upwards as like this, more blush, and keep repeating until you have the amount of blush that you want, but slowly build it. I like this amount of blush, so I'm gonna stop here and I'm gonna do the other one. Now to make it look more natural, I'm gonna take the smallest amount of blush and put it right on my nose. And the part of my nose I'm gonna put it on is underneath. So like this, blend it up the side slightly, as well as a little bit on the bridge of the nose. Small amount. Right there. Kind of on the sides too. Make sure it's blended well. You can also bring some right here, but I think like that is fine right now. You're going to contour. I'm gonna use the contour and go right underneath your blush, but blend upwards to merge it with the blush. You can go underneath too, if you desire to. And now you see how you can tell there's contour there? Keep going back and forth, and blending upwards. And then whatever's left, blend to this bottom part. Now for my nose contour, I'm gonna be using this brush and using the same contour, use small amount. And then right here, shading it, making a circle right here. Just like that. For highlighter today, I'm going to be using this shade in the Tarte palette. And I'm getting a little bit on my highlighting brush. And I'm going 3 times on my Cupid's bow, 3 times on my nose, and 3 times just on this inner part in between my eyes on my nose. Then I'm going to use what's left and highlight my cheekbone on this side and this cheekbone too. Then I'm going to use a little bit more and highlight more on my cheeks. When I look forward, you can't see my highlight, but when I turn to the side, you can see a little bit. That's going to give us a natural glow. I don't apply too much as this can kind of give it away that you're wearing makeup. For my brows, I'm just going to keep it simple. I'm going to use a little bit of my Anastasia Beverly Hills Dip Brow Pomade in the shade Ebony. I'm going to go twice on my brush, and I'm just going to fill in any sparse areas I have on both of my brows. Remember to use a little bit of product and then keep building it. You don't want to start off with the super dark brow. And then use whatever's left and go in the front of your brow like this. Brush through your brows with a brow spoolie. Fill in your brows as needed. I'm actually going to be using the Modern Renaissance palette. And with a fluffy brush, I'm going to go into Golden Ochre. Tap once, dust off. And into my crease color, I'm going to go back and forth. Then I'm going to get a little bit more and blend it into my nose contour. Use Golden Ochre again on the lower lash line. Blend the corners. Then I'm going to be taking Burnt Orange into the crease. I'm going to blend this as well as a little bit on the outer corner of the lower lash line. And blend this all over my eyelid. Then I'm going to be taking Cypress Umber, tap once, dust off. And use that all over my lid. Now you can see it's kind of looking more natural. So do that underneath too, whatever's left. Then if you think it's too light, you can bring it in a little bit. You can go in with a little bit of burnt orange, and in the middle and inner part of your eye, blend that. And now it looks now it looks way more natural. Now we're going to highlight our inner corner with Vermeer. We're gonna tap once, dust off, and use that as an inner corner highlight. You know, this doesn't need to stand out too much. So we're just gonna use the least amount possible and use that on the brow bone too. Now we're gonna curl our eyelashes. Go ahead and get all your eyelashes, pump or turn it a little bit back, pump like about 15 times, then let go, and it should look something like this. I'm using the Too Faced Better Than Sex mascara, and I've had this to the point where it's dried up a little bit, which is good so that it can disperse your lashes and make them look more natural. Go ahead and coat the entire lash, going back and forth, back and forth. Do that a little bit so you coat all your top lashes, and then what you're gonna do is comb through them and push them up. Push them up as like this. Know when to stop, because like right there. Then you're going to use the last of it to coat barely on your bottom lashes, the slightest amount. So you can see these bottom lashes don't look that different than these, but you can kind of tell they're slightly more defined, but not so that you can tell that there's mascara on them. Then you're going to do the same thing to the other bottom eyelashes, and there you go. This is my version of the no makeup look. You guys can let me know how I did in the comments below. That would be great. Thank you guys for watching. Bye.